Yes. All right. The Boston Celtics, 60 wins. First to the floor, joined by Sam LaFrance of How About Them Celtics. Sam, a must-win game was won.
Absolutely. The boys took care of business today. Big W, number 60. I'm pumped about 60 wins. I cared. I admittedly cared. I didn't want to care, but I did care. And they took care of it. And that's great. And also credit to me, I didn't try and intro your show today. Unlike Wednesday or Tuesday, whatever it was. I just joined the thing. I was like, hey, like I was on the pregame stream.
Yeah, look, we're getting those reps in. It's late in the season. It's all right. These games are tough to get well oiled for. But hello again. We'll chat about the KP thing or the not KP thing. Win by 36 and 60 wins. I'll call it a good night. I agree. We had Jason Tatum and Derek White dressing up as each other. Derek White played more like Derek White, and Jason Tatum gave us a vintage 6 for 17 to close the season. Sorry?
617 area code. Did it for the city.
He's nothing but at least a Bostonian at this point in his life. But so that does mean that his points per game, I believe, drops below 27 for the season. But having 8 assists brings his assists per game to 6 for the season, which is the number I was far more concerned about than really any other number. It would have been nice to hit one more 3, so he closed 4 for 10 as opposed to 3 for 10. But him and Kristaps Porzingis, 2 for 11. But Jason Tatum still led the team in plus minus, despite that insane barrage by the bench guys here. So, look, are there any real takeaways from this game? No. Was it fun? Yes. Did everybody stay healthy? I think so. Kristaps Porzingis played the first half, didn't play the second half. Bobby Manning tweeted out, haven't seen Porzingis on the sideline since halftime, but there would normally be an injury update if he was hurt by now. Have to assume they just called it a night for him.
That's a great point.
Assume that's it. Please just be that.
I think everyone needs to calm down. He's okay. I'm guessing he's okay. I would put money that he is okay. I think Bobby's point about the injury report, we would have heard something if there was an issue with him. It just makes sense that they only wanted to play him for the first half. We had people in the playback that were like, hey, why is Porzingis playing? And then he didn't play, and everyone was like, why isn't Porzingis playing? What the hell?
But why does it always have to be a little bit weird? You can't just not play him and have him be sitting on the bench like normal. It has to be, and now he's disappeared into the ether. It can never just be a normal thing with.
If I had the chance to interview Porzingis, like not in a press room setting, I would be like, what is it like having to like reassure people that you're not injured every time you hit the floor? Like, because every single time he like lands weird, we're all like, oh my gosh, is he okay? Is he all right? Like, he's not going to be out for the season, is he? It's just an insanely exhausting battle to have to deal with all the time.
It was exhausting for him. It's exhausting for us over here, dude. He at least.
Oh, I was obviously talking about us. We're first interest in that one.
Yeah. What are we talking about? KP's going to be fine. He's making his money. He's got his ring. Ben said he had a full head of hair before KP went out. I had a full head of hair before we signed Kristaps Porzingis. And
this is true.
Look at what happened to me. I'm willing to make the sacrifice for Banner 18 though. So it was absolutely worth it. I did enjoy though the Derek White dressing up as Jason Tatum and Jason Tatum dressing up as Derek White. Derek White did the kiss to the sky thing after hitting some threes. Jason Tatum, I don't remember him doing the pocket full of threes celebration. I may have missed it. come on, Jason, get with the program here.
Just another instance of him sucking ass at being any kind of a personality. Like, you thought him doing the "we did it" or the I guess we'll never know after they won the finals. Dressing up as Derek and not doing the pocket full of threes is embarrassing. They actually should have gave him the 16th technical foul in the season for him to be suspended Sunday just for that.
He almost went for the double tech ejection, which would have been
He was trying.
It would have been a double ejection, like get ejected plus also get suspended. So maybe he'll get one from the bench in the next game to get his money's worth on the technicals. But shout out to Jason Tatum, didn't reach the suspended mark for technical fouls this season, which I think has he only ever done once? Maybe he's never
I don't know
actually
if you've done that.
Yeah, I know he gets close usually every season. Anthony Edwards was suspended earlier this season for a game because he got a technical foul, and another added to the list of reasons why Anthony Edwards is an awesome dude. But Derek White of the guys that did play, like of the starters at least of the top 6, he played with like peak level intensity. Dude had 4 blocks tonight and a steal, 19 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, 8 for 12 from the field, like 19 points on 12 shots with 0 free throws. The man is the most ethical basketball player that has ever graced the NBA.
Did you see Richard White was there today? You think that's why he had so many blocks? His dad was there in person. I'm looking at the CLNS video right now of them walking in together in the tunnel.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, no one cares more about the stocks than Richard White. So that does make sense why Derek White was rim protecting at all-time levels tonight. I did see a post here today about interior defenders and like the best guys in the league, and they're all big men except for Derek White remains in the top 10. It's like that is a skill that he provides, the most point guards and guards and even wings don't provide. So nice to just get a little reminder of Derek White rim protection in game 80 of the season.
Yeah, it was just in case you forgot, I'm still here. Don't come in my paint.
It's beautiful. I'll see if I can find the numbers here, but here we go. 10 of the best interior defenders in the league. Victor Wembanyama at number 1, Isaiah Stewart, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, Draymond Green, Giannis, Zubats, Mobley, Derek White, and then Rudy Gobert. And they're basing this based off the field goal percentage drop when defending in the paint. So very cool, very well done from Derek White as per usual. Of the bench guys, the Stay Ready crew, much readier than they were against the Magic.
Yeah.
I think maybe it had a little bit to do with the Charlotte Hornets and a little bit to do with the Orlando Magic needing to win that game in order to clinch their 7th spot. But Pritchard, 22 points, 9 for 11. Hauser, 7 for 12, 20 points. Cornette cooking. Baylor Sheierman is back. I don't know. I'll give you your choice of the exciting whites.
I mean, I kind of forgot Pritchard exploded in the first half. Like, he was 4 of 5 quick. And then he just came out in the second half. 4th quarter, gets to play all the minutes, gets to be garbage time P, and lights the Hornets up. He was making all the threes today, 4 of 5 from there. That's always an encouraging sign. I think getting those guys to play their best ball as the playoffs are approaching is very important, because those are ultimately the guys. Yes, the stars always are carrying the load, but those guys tend to move the needle because not every team has those sort of players. Sunday will be an interesting watch for that reason, to see how sharp Pritchard and Hauser are able to be when they have the full attention. It'll be good practice for them going into the playoffs. But anytime Pritchard's really feeling himself and he has the opportunity to cook, it's cinema.
That's why I was a bit disappointed actually with the Orlando game. I thought that, and now they've got a much better defense, so I understand that that's a trickier spot. But I thought he was a little hesitant. I was like, dude, this is your shot similar to Jordan Walsh, but at a real level. It's like, we want to see you get up every shot, be aggressive, try and fit passes into tighter windows. Like, No one's expecting the Celtics to win this game. But yeah, a shout out RJ, super chat. Sam's 3. Sam Hauser, I'm guessing you meant. Sam Hauser's 3 looked free and easy, which is a great sign for the playoffs. Yes, Sam Hauser quietly, or not so quietly, has been fucking awesome for a long time to close the season. And Pritchard's had a great year, but if like you had to choose one guy that I want for the playoffs, it's still Sam Hauser because of the size and the shooting ability, the defense, and the rebounding. Like Pritchard's still got to prove it to me at the highest level.
So I don't want to take credit, but I came on late night and I said Sam Hauser's dead. He sucks.
Baylor Sheierman is coming for your job.
Yeah, I said Sheierman is look right behind you. You better start looking over your shoulder. And then all of a sudden, Sam Hauser has not missed any more threes. He's been unbelievable. And it's just really clear that the back was a big issue for him. He was dealing with that on and off through the large part of the pre-All-Star break part of this season. Him and Drew Holiday are kind of in a similar boat, actually, where Holiday's been really good efficiency-wise over the last month or so after having the shoulder thing, and I think he had something with one of his knees, and then he gets mallet finger, and obviously he can shoot the ball. But Hauser's resurgence has been really encouraging because I was like, damn, when the Celtics were in that rough stretch, they just didn't have anybody they could really rely on. Everybody was so inconsistent besides like Tatum, Pritchard, and Cornette. And now that Hauser's just brought himself back from the ether, as have White, Porzingis, Horford's been really consistent and been surprisingly good more often than not. Like, you have more of those Horford games, you're like, holy shit, I didn't think he was going to have 15 points tonight. What happened? Today was actually almost one of those days. He had a really good first half, Al. 13 points, 11 rebounds. What a dog.
That is huge. Double for Al at 27 minutes here. Yeah, nice little, get the wheels moving for Al one last time and the rest of the boys before they sit down here. So shout out the chat. While Ben Vallis is here, our fearless leader. Shout out everybody listening and watching. If you could like the stream, just move that thumb over, hit the like button. That would be very much appreciated in our eternal fight against the algorithm overlords. But yeah, it is wild given Pritchard might win 6th man of the year, but at the same time, 6th man of the year, how many of those guys have been really important playoff players? Jamal Crawford, Lou Williams, Montrezl Harrell, Tyler Hero.
McHale back in the day.
Okay, well, that's a nice one. Maybe you're more modern. Brogdon was more impactful in the playoffs than Pritchard has been so far. Maybe this is the year that Pritchard shows us.
When Brogdon wasn't effective. When he had that forearm thing flare up and you're like, damn, they really miss him.
That cooked us. There was several reasons why we lost that Heat series, but Brogdon getting injured was definitely one of them. And yeah.
Embrace debate. Who's more 6th man? Horford or Pritchard?
I mean, Horford's way more important than Pritchard. It's not even a question. The pointsification of our society, Sam. Like it's all about points per game.
Very true.
It's all about points per game, apparently. But literally, where would the Boston Celtics be if Al Horford didn't exist? Because I've seen a lot of people making the argument from Malik Beasley over Peyton Pritchard, being that if the Pistons didn't have Malik Beasley, they would be way more screwed than if the Celtics didn't have Peyton Pritchard. If the Celtics didn't have Al Horford, I'm not sure the Boston Celtics could even exist as a franchise anymore. Like his importance cannot be overstated. So like he is the 6th starter. Peyton Pritchard, are you a fraud? Are you a 6th man of the year fraud? That's what the people are asking.
He's going to be the first 7th man to ever win 6th man of the year. It's unbelievable.
He's the next feather in Peyton Pritchard's cap. Very impressive. Torrey Craig even made a bucket and had a nice moment tonight, which is not something that I think can be said for Torrey Craig.
Speaking a lot of times, Horford valor.
Oh my God, yeah, his kid took Ian Horford's seat today.
Can't fucking believe this.
Unreal.
How is it every time I do this? I'm talking about the guy's kids. I did the Ian versus Deuce argument like a month ago, and I was like, "Oh, I really hope they actually don't see that."
And what? Deuce now is too good to come to Celtics games.
He was there
too good for us. Was he?
Yeah, they had the clip of them walking in together. Maybe he wasn't courtside, but he was definitely in the building.
Because I feel like Deuce has been going to school and like getting up and like making sure he's in bed by normal time lately, which is like we're trying to win back-to-back titles here. Like the second grade will be there next year. Like there's no problems with doing the second grade twice.
As an NBA child, nothing worse than school, probably.
Yeah. Oh my
Can't go to
god,
the
must
games
be
anymore.
a nightmare. Yeah, I gotta. What a downgrade for Deuce. Watching all the games live in the Garden courtside. Now he's got to go home and watch on TV like the rest of us. Unbelievable. But yeah, Luke, Torrey Craig's kid courtside, got to see a cool moment with his dad throwing it down. Baylor Sheierman building on his strong close to the season here. 1 for 2 from 3. No one's ever had more confidence, I don't think. Like I said it in the playback, but when he missed the second 3 that he took, and I swear he put it up and he's already mid celebration. He's got the bat flip Sally ready to go, and he had to kind of holster it for hopefully Saturday night's game. When is the next one? Sunday game.
Sunday, yeah.
Okay, Jake King tweet. Joe Mazzulla said Kristaps Porzingis is good despite not returning at halftime. Tell me that's not like it can't ever be fully putting out any doubt in your mind. Like,
yeah, I really wanted to just like yell at the chat and be like, "See," but like you can't because Joe will
that's
just
not
be
what
like,
just
"Yeah,
happened.
he's fine."
Yeah. And Joe's just talking about who he is as a person and as a human. Yeah, he is fine. He does need a foot amputation, but his soul remains intact. We know nothing about Kristaps Porzingis' ability to play basketball next week from
We
that
have
tweet.
breaking news, not real breaking news, but it's official. Magic Hawks 7-8 playing. You're seeing one of them.
Magic Hawks, seeing one of them. Damn it, I was hoping the Hawks were going to lose. Pacers winning, I believe, locks the Knicks into the 3 seed as well, and the Knicks are about to lose to the. Oh man, they might pull it out here. The Knicks are about to lose though to the Donovan Mitchell-less Cleveland Cavaliers tonight, who are taking them down. Man, the Knicks are 39% from 3 on 41 3-point attempts, and they're still losing because Darius Garland's going absolutely nuts.
I love this though because they're still winless against all the top teams now. They
Oh,
lost
that's
to
awesome.
the Celtics the other day, and then they lose to the Cavs. This is a hilarious bit.
Yeah, but Howard in the chat, Nick's magic number being 1. Does that magic number change because the Pacers lost? I'm pretty sure it does.
I believe it does.
Because the Knicks have the head-to-head tiebreaker on the Pacers, so the Pacers need to jump them by a game, not be tied. So I'm pretty sure after this loss, it'll be. I could be wrong, but we will see. Anything else here, Sam? Jaylen knee watch. He was out completely today. Are we feeling better? We're feeling worse. We've seen our fearless leader, John Zanis, at CLNS going to war with factions of Celtics Twitter about Jaylen's knee. But yeah, where are we?
Now I'm just pissed off about the knee.
Yeah.
There's just no winning in this situation because I think Jaylen should have probably sat from the beginning. But I do understand the sentiment of like, if it's not going away, get used to it. And then there was maybe he's just trying to play 65 games and he sits against Orlando Wednesday, sits today, so he will not hit it. Now what was it all for? Just to piss everybody off, to troll? What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't like it. Oh man, it's too bad. The Hawks winning could have set up a Chicago sneak in, at least made it more interesting on the last day of the season because the Bulls are up by 32 on the Wizards here. Man, some Tankapalooza going on in the last week here. It is absolutely abhorrent. The NBA needs to sort this out, dude. Like, what is this shit? What are we watching for the past 3 weeks of the NBA season? Like, unless the 3 through 8 seeds in the West are playing each other, it's been an abomination of an NBA product. I don't know what Adam Silver's thinking. I don't know. This is a much bigger discussion for a show that's going to end in 2 minutes, but it's embarrassing.
Oh, man, the best part about this is there's not a single game in the Eastern Conference that matters on Sunday. Because all the seeds are going to be locked in after today. It does not matter.
Correct.
Actually, maybe the play-in seeds at the bottom will be like
8 and
they can
9 and
swap
10
home court.
Everyone's going to be locked into the Heat Bulls 9-10 home court situation. But yeah, your Pistons versus the Knicks in the first round is spicy. Pacers Bucks have a bunch of beef as well. Like, those are two pretty fun first round series in the Eastern Conference, where I feel like in the East, you're lucky to get one good playoff series. So hopefully if Dame can get back for the first round, that would be exciting. But other than that, Sam, I'm sure we'll be talking over the next couple of weeks. Make sure you catch How About Them Celtics when you wake up tomorrow morning. But yeah, Sam, any parting words of wisdom before we get out of here?
Just enjoy the weekend of meaningless basketball. Save all your stress for the next couple months. Heart monitors, get them ready. 60 wins has happened. Now it's time to focus on 19.
Hell yeah. Focus on 19, which not as cool of a number as 18, but I will grow to love Banner 19 as much as I've loved Banner 18. We'll be back tomorrow with a Patreon pod. We're going to be diving into the 6 Man of the Year race, maybe some other stuff, me and Spoonie. And then Monday, playback 3 a.m. in Australia for the must-win 82nd game of the NBA season between the Celtics and Charlotte Hornets. And then it's play-in playoffs time, man. It's
You're a dog
exciting.
for that.
Yeah. Don't let anyone ever question my love of the game. That's for damn sure.
Oh shit!
Right.
AD could get a quadruple double today. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, quadruple double. What
points,
rebounds,
11 rebounds,
blocks?
8 assists, 7 blocks right now.
Okay, well, who are they playing?
They are playing Toronto. They are up by 45.
Holy shit!
35.
Nice.
35.
May as well be 45. Oh my god! But yeah, the Toronto should have remembered to tank about a month ago when they were on track to get a top 4 pick, and then they started winning games. Embarrassing stuff from them. All right, Sam, it's been a pleasure. Till next time, go Celtics.